Well, I said I was going to get started on the BMW this weekend, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen. What I am going to do is change some seats and do some aftermarket parts here on the Camaro. The original seats are in it. They're a little stained up and not in horrible condition, but I ended up ordering some of these sport buckets to go in there. Be a little more comfortable, hold you in the seat. And then we got some UMI lower control arms for the rear end. We'll put them on. And if I got time, I got some KYB front struts and some billet hatch hinges and bolts, and we'll see how far we can get today. Well, after a lot of modifications, we ended up taking the rails off of the factory seats and building some custom bracketry to bolt the factory rails to that seat. Some dimensions were different, but we got one seat in, looking a lot better. Now it's time to get the second seat in. Well, I got both of them in. It's a little bit of a wrestle. Had to get them custom bracketry and stuff, get the factory stuff to mount in there, but they're both in. A lot nicer than the factory ones. They were broke down. Well, that's it for the seats. Now it's on for the get them lower bars in down there, and I'll update you in a minute. Got those UMI lower links. Get them stuck up in there and show them to you in the car. So these are these lower tube bars from UMI that go in attached to the rear end. They're gonna go in right here. This bar here bolts in there, and then it goes back here to the rear end and bolts in. One bolt, two bolts total. We'll pull them out and swap them out. So I took out these stamped steel factory worn out bushing bars, and as I showed you earlier, we got the UMI bars put in here and on both sides. So we got the track bar, adjustable track bar in there now, and both the lower links for the rear end. When I do the V8 swap, I have a factory Camaro transmission, so we're just going to do the urethane bushing at the tail shaft of the transmission. We're not going to do the whole cross member conversion. Should be strong enough, but that's got her wrapped up. As you can see, like I said, just two bolts, front and back, running up in there. And as I showed you guys earlier, we got the seats in there. And we'll just keep on plugging away at the parts until we get her all done up.